Hello. Sorry. Hello. Welcome. This is my little setup. It'll be kind of ghetto, but hopefully visualize things. Anyway, just thought or anything, I'd show off Mewtwo in a second. Let me just get the page open. There we go. Just gonna go through what I've done. Maybe I need to make it like a tally. Like a website I can use to like draw, right? Like this probably works. Just so I can make like a note. We've got Gen 1. And I just want to make like a tally. 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, 5. 3 white. Gen 6. Do we just have Gen 7? Emerald. Owen, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, and this one is Alola, Kalos, Galar. Oh, there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we have, let me just go through my years, just so I can make a sort of, hopefully you guys can hear me and everything's fine, you know, just checking, seems fine. Let's see, Gen 1, we've got 1, 2, 3, obviously Gen 1's gonna have the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 8 in the first year. In 2021 is when I started this, technically. COVID had just ended. Well, COVID was ending. Good. And I was unemployed, and I just got a nice fancy Anycubic Photon Mono X, upgraded for my Anycubic Photon, and I wanted things to print. So I was designing Nidoking basically. And yeah, actually Nidoqueen is the last one I did. I started with Nidoking, then I did Charizard, then I think I did Salamence, and I think I did Garchomp. And then maybe I did Tyranitar. Or maybe Venusaur. No, Blastoise was one of the last ones. I think this is the order I did them in. Not that it really matters. And what did I say? Gen 3. It's a little bit loud for me. Okay. Let's see, so this here we have 1 for Gen 1, Gen 3. 1 for Gen 2. And then this is Gen 3, I did that. Gen 4. We did that. 4. That's 1. And that's it. Okay, let me change color for the second year. And then we went to 2022, which is when actually this thing started picking up, and people started. I actually had like a backlog of models to give out, because in the first year I just had nothing. Second year we got. Let me order them by gen. Got a bunch of, not actually that many Gen 1s this second year. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gen 1s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5 Gen 3, Gen 2s. Let's see. Gen 3. We've got Agron. And that's it. Okay. Gen 3 is not doing very well. Gen 4, we have. I'm gonna put these all into Gen 4. Gen 5, we've got a bunch actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then black and white, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that right? I did them the wrong. I did them the wrong way around. Black and white and some white, but they're both 4 anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then we've got Paldea has 4. Because yeah, at the end of this year is when Scarlet Violet came out. And that would be this one. There's still no Alola and still no Alola and Galar. Okay. I'm seeing a trend here. Okay, so that's okay. Let's move up the scale. So Gen 1 wise, then I did those. Gen 1, Gen 2. I'm not going to count megas in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 Gen 1s? Wow. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Gen 2s. Let's see, Gen 3. Quite a few Gen 3s. 1, 2, 3, 5. A lot of megas this year. A lot of alternate forms. That's 5. And then 1, 2, 3, oh no, 6. I missed out Almaldo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Gen 4s. Gen 5, we've got Sylveon. And that's it. Gen 5 is... No, Gen 5 is black and white. I don't think there's any... Nope. Gen 6 is Sylveon. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for Galar. First 4 for Galar. And then we have Alola. Wait, did I put Marowak? Yeah, Galar and Marowak. Galarian, Alolan Marowak. 1. I have a bunch of Paradox stuff. I guess they count. 1, 2, 3. 3 Paradox forms. How to categorize these? 6 for which they miscount. Yeah, for Galar. No, these are. Oh dear. It was 6 for Gen 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, thank you. I didn't remember in the end. 9 is Paldea. So Paldea got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 for Galar. Okay. And I'm not counting Megas. Honestly, Megas just complicate things. But alternate forms, I think that's fine. Okay, so in this year, there were very few Gen 1s. Interesting. I feel like Gen 1 gets the majority of the attention, but 1, 2, 3, like, I feel like it's going to go up. So that's that year. Now we're going to 2024, which was last year technically, if we're not counting this year as this year yet. And we've got these. I feel like a lot of Gen 1. I feel like I realized I was falling behind on my goal of making all of Gen 1 at some point in my life. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Gen 1 Pokemon. Gen 2 wise, there are only 1, and that's an evolution. So do I count that? I will count it just for the sake of it, but only 1 Gen 2. And that's not even a proper one. Gen 3 had a lot this year. Gen 3 had Rayquaza, the Reggies, Metagross, Groudon, Kyogre. Jeez, Gen 3 fans. We're doing well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're not going to count their Megas. So Gen 1 and Gen 3 were the majority of 2024. And we got, this doesn't count, this doesn't count. Sure, you can get 1. Alola got 2. Galar got, I'm not counting G-Maxes, so 1. I think. Yes. Scarlet and Violet got 1. Oh wait, I didn't count those 3. So Gen 4 got 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically they got 4. There we go. Okay. We'll do the maths at the end. Now we're at this year past, where it's actually, we can see kind of how the amount of models I've made per year has gone up as well. Whereas the first year, where I had no idea what I was doing, I only made 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11 models because I made 1 a month. And I don't know why there's only 11. Maybe I did like random in 1 month. I guess I technically started in January, but I didn't start my Patreon until February. So, who knows? Can't remember. A long time ago. And then 2022, I made, let's see, 1, 2, how many make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28. So 28. 28 divided by 12, that's approximately 2.3 models a month. And then also there's a couple missing that went on this thing, like Walking Wake from the fives, whatever the Riker one is, and the Fire one. There's a couple of, yeah, there's a few not missing from here. But whatever. That was? Yeah, and a few of the megas from this year as well. I don't know, have I made any new megas? Oh yeah, Mega Dragonite, I think. Ah yeah, Mega Thingy and Mega Thingy. Yeah, I remember now. Anyway, though actually in 2024 and 2023, I made the same amount of models, but obviously there are a couple missing, so average. So I then start averaging out. And then 2026, I kind of just, I hit my stride and just unleashed. So let me close my calculator. I'm not going to actually calculate how many. So 2026, 2025, I mean. So Gen 1 wise, look at a little thing. We've got Kangaskhan, Kingler, Onyx, Snorlax, Diglett, Weezing. Okay, there's a few. Arbok. Okay. Sidra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. But so a lot of these have multiple evolutions from other gens, but that's fine. They're like gold and silver. We got 1, 2. I'll count these, but it doesn't. They don't really count. 5. Like, do I count like Steelix? I don't really count this and this as a new Mon, really. I count them just as evolutions of Gen 1 Pokemon. It's hard. If I do that now, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. I'll put them in. 5. 5 for Gen 2, technically. Gen 3 got Latios. Gen 3 did well again. Latias, Banette, Altaria, Absol, some good ones. Mawile, Manectric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. It's because I got lots of megas, so this is the year I tried to focus on making megas, so Gen 3 did well. Gen 4, which is Diamond and Pearl. I won't count these guys really again. They got, okay, I will count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all? 4? Okay. Consistently having 4s. That's fine. Black and white got a bunch for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucky them. Alola technically got 2. There is no color coding scheme, I don't think. Oh wait, you mean on these there are? On my little graph there isn't, but on this you can tell. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Sun and Moon, Diamond, Pearl, Red and Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Gold, Silver, Black and White. So it's 2 for Alola. Lucky Alola for getting at least 2. And then don't really count that as anything. Oh, you got Baxcalibur for Gen 9. Oh yeah. And then 1. I'll count the apples as 1. 1 for Gen 8. history I'm not counting as its own region. Obviously there's loads of megas, but see, this is a Galarian form. Galar gets 2, technically, because this is actually a Galarian form. Okay, now I've gone through what I've done. I can start to at least think. So let me add a new 2026. Oh, I changed it wrong. This is 2025. This one's 2026. Oops. 2026, and let's make it heal. Okay, so I've already done Mewtwo, so damn it, I lost Mewtwo. Immediately lost Mewtwo. Who knows where he went? I hate it when this happens. Gotta get used to using this stupid. So we've done Mewtwo, which is Gen 1. What Gen 1s have I got left? I've got, let me just add like let me add another row. Thinking above, below, there we go. Yeah, I want to talk about Mewtwo. If we're ready, I'll talk about Mewtwo. Okay, I do not know how to do this. Let me show Mewtwo off. So Mewtwo. I'm gonna come out and say I am not a big fan of Mewtwo. Out of all the legendaries in Gen 1, Mewtwo's my least favorite. But you've got the legendary birds to contest with, so that's fine. When I started making Mewtwo, I had no idea what I was going to do with him. I kind of just started making a general Mewtwo shape. But I was kind of a bit bummed out because I didn't really know what I was doing. And I didn't really have much inspiration. And I have a massive, I can share my window here. Give me a second. Where I showed basically, let's see, here we go. This is my Google Chrome page where I just have a bunch of art of Pokemon. I have my other monitor. As you can see, the last thing I did was Mega Mewtwo Y. I can actually close all these tabs now. But I was struggling to find an angle that I wanted to take it on. And a lot of things I do before I start is I was also even looking at figures, just basically to try and figure out what it looks like. This is my thought process. I look at also this Mega Mewtwo. I've never really looked at this Pokemon, so I didn't really know what the back of its neck did. I was struggling a little bit. I do kind of want to at some point maybe make this sort of crystallized version of him. I do plan on making Armored Mewtwo as well at a later date, as an extra sort of thing. And maybe this form of Mewtwo, since it's quite different. Kind of cool. Anyway, I was struggling to find anything. This is, as you can see, the main inspiration for the pose. But a lot of the art I found, this is kind of what I wanted to make, but at the same time, it's very smooth. And that's the problem I was having with Mewtwo is all of this is AI generated, I think, but yeah, it is. But all of the art I could find of Mewtwo was very similar, all just very kind of fleshy, very smooth. And for 3D printing, at least for my models, I want as much sort of hard detail in as possible so that when you're painting them, it's easy. You don't have to kind of make it up. It's all just right there in the detail. So I didn't really know what I was doing. And I was just kind of adding sort of like skin texture, and I didn't really like what was happening. I was kind of making it fleshy, and that's when I decided that I had to do something different. So I kind of just stepped back for a few hours, actually. It was only literally a few hours. I finished for the day, and I was like, I don't really like how it's going. This was a bit of what kind of led me in the direction I wanted to go in, where this is a bit too different. But I like this fan artist. I've met them. They're good guys. Well, he's a good guy. And I was like, this is kind of cool, but it's a bit too different than what I wanted. So I kind of decided I need to spin it in a specific way. Yeah, at one point I'm gonna make this. So what I decided to do was lean into kind of the only thing I could really think of. Let me open my other tab. I have like 6 different window tabs of Chrome windows. So then I decided to go a bit, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but I took inspiration from Tyranids from Warhammer. For like I guess the materials going on in Mewtwo's body. So we got a bit of hard sort of carapace, and then we have sort of like the smooth sections of him. And this is just like, I have just 100 tabs of just Tyranids now. Different sort of textures. You can probably, now that I've mentioned it, you could probably see it now. A lot of the sort of patterning going on is quite Tyranid. This one is a lot, I took a lot of inspiration from, just for like the segments of the body and the texture on the hard bits, because I don't want Mewtwo just to be all flesh. Like, I can open it back up. Where is it with Mewtwo? So now that we've seen Tyranids, we can probably see where I kind of got the inspiration, where the inspiration went. The back, these back plates are like those sort of back plates here. The tail, I like how the tail looked. I kind of wanted to like make him interesting to look at. I think honestly Mewtwo is very bland. He's just a purple sort of dude. So I did my best. And I actually really like it. I went through a phase where I thought this is going to be the worst thing I ever made. As usual, I go through the phases of my psyche where I start off and I'm really positive, then halfway through I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible, and then towards the end I'm like, okay, this is great. Let's see, we got Mega Mewtwo Y is fine. It's just like a smaller, weirder version. Mega Mewtwo X is just like kind of a more buffer version. I think they're all fine. I think they actually turned out good. Oh yeah, and then I did this. This is the first pose I did actually, which is why this is pose 1 and this is pose 2, even though pose 2 is the actually classic pose. And then pose 1, he's got a spoon. I didn't actually do a render with the spoon, but I kind of just wanted to, when I did this pose, I was like, he'd look perfect if he was holding a spoon. If you read the manga, then you know he has a spoon for some reason. But this was like my original sort of, I wanted to kind of make him like crouched over and kind of gremlin-y. But then I realized I also needed to do like a regular standard pose. And if I do an armored version, I'll probably overlay the armored version on maybe this model, or maybe I'll make it a new pose for the armored version. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with the armored one. That's for later on in the year. It's not for right now. I'm done with Mewtwo for now. I eventually have to do Mew, and maybe when I do Mew, I'll release the armored version alongside it, because Mew is kind of plain. I have no idea what I did with Mew. But that's that. Now I can close all these tabs and never look at Mewtwo or Tyranids ever again. Let me open my shirt back up. There we go. So Mewtwo's done. I'm happy with him. I'm looking forward to getting back to my apartment next week and getting back to my printers. because I've been away from my printers since October. How long I haven't printed anything. And actually printing Mewtwo and actually painting him and seeing actually how... I kind of want to do him in like a Tyranid color scheme. Classic Tyranid color scheme. To see how he looks. Anyway, Mewtwo, done. Okay, also, let me just knock out the ones that I know I'm going to make. So every year at November, December... October, November, December, the last 3 months of the year, I always do starters of the next gen. So I just did black and white. So now we are on to Gen 6, which is Kalos, right? Yes. Which is... we have Chestnut. Struggle to get it to the top. So this is a guarantee. Chestnut and Mega Chestnut. Braxton, that's name. Braxton and Greninja, Mega Greninja. These three are guaranteed. They're going to happen, yes or yes, because they are next in line. I need to do a diorama as well this year, which I haven't done. I normally do a diorama every year, so I can beginning of 2022, did I make the Lugia? Okay, no, in the beginning of 2023, I made the Lugia diorama. Beginning of 2024, wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, 2024, I did the Ho-Oh diorama. 2025, which is this year, I released the Rayquaza Sky Pillar diorama. So now for 2026, I want to do... geez, what's it called? The one with the Arceus on top. What's the Arceus pillar called? Arceus area pillar? What's it called? Hall of Origin? Is that what it's called? Sinnoh Temple? I swear there was like an area in... yeah, this area. Spear pillar. Spear pillar. That's what I'm going to make. Spear pillar. Though maybe it's not very interesting. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I kind of want to just do a little maybe. Maybe it's a little diorama with Arceus and Giratina. Maybe Dial or Palkia somehow. Mix them all together. Maybe also add Regigigas at some point. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to make Regigigas. Just and the two Regis I'm missing. Just because I feel like I've done most of them. And I'm missing 3. So maybe I just do it a Reggie area. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have to think about it. Anyway, Regigigas. Where is he? Here he is. Regigigas, Regieleki, Regidrago. Which are they in this? Yes, they are. I know some people will be hyped for these Regis. I'm indifferent towards them, but I will make them. Where the hell is Regidrago? Here he is. Where is he? I lost him. There he is. He blends in too much. Okay. Oh god, I lost him. Oh, damn it. Oh, I saw Mewtwo then for a second. Oh, found Mewtwo. There we go. Regidrago. Maybe I'll find him again later. What colour is going to be? Teal and purple. When you drop them, they just get lost forever. Oh yeah, I forgot to say add these guys. I made these guys already as well. Oh, did he not? Okay, well, I lost Mega Venusaur as well. Regidrago. I can save and reload, it's fine. Yeah, I'll log in. Okay, I'm logged in. And let me just make sure this works. Okay, that's fine. Voltorb. Okay, Voltorb. That's a hard one. Let me find Regidrago. It should be at the bottom back again. No? Let me refresh it. Okay. Ah, here he is. Regidrago, and I was going to put Mega Venusaur. Okay, yes. Beedrill and Butterfree are actually likely to happen. So let me go through Gen 1. We've got Butterfree's missing, which... Let me just put it there. Butterfree. We got Beedrill. Beedrill has a Mega. So Mega Beedrill as well. Butterfree has a G-Max as well. Let me put that there. Because that I have to factor that in while I'm thinking as well. Pidgeot has a Mega. So I am trying to focus on ones that have Megas still, because DA is still a game that's alive. So we got these two have Megas. We got Rattata and Eradicate. With Galarian, not Galarian, Alola. Fearow is not going to happen this year. I love Fearow. Hasn't got a Mega, unfortunately, therefore you don't get added to it. Pikachu. Pikachu's another one. Pikachu has too many things going on for it though. It has 2 Megas. It has G-Max. It has a 2 regular evolutions. Like Pikachu would take up like... It's like... Dude, why? Why do you exist? Kingambit. I don't want to put too many Gen 1. So as we've seen, let me actually do the math. Here we got Kingambit's cool. I actually think Bisharp is a good shout. One Pikachu variant. What do you want? Pikachu in a dress every month? Pikachu with a hat on. Mega Pikachu. Basically Mega Pikachu X, Mega Pikachu Y. Let's see, let me just calculate these. 8. Plus 6 plus 4, 9, 8. We've got 35 Gen 1 so far. Got 6 plus 6. 18 Gen 2. 8 plus 7. Okay, 23 Gen 3s. That's a decent amount for Gen 3. 4, 4, let's see, 4, 4, 4, 4. So 17 for Gen 4. 8 for Gen 5. 7. 3 for Gen 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 for Gen 9. So obviously we have heavy slant on Gen 1. I want to do at least one of every gen. Hello. Bonjour. Okay, I'm gonna do, this is the year I do Dragon Ball. I've also decided that. Here we go. Let me just, oh damn, I dropped him. Oh wait, am I using this one? Let's go this one. Galosopod's also a good one. So my guaranteed, what gen is he from? I lost him again. Here Here he is. Guaranteed for... I'm not counting the Reggies as a gen. They just all there. So he's guaranteed. For gen... So that's, I want to make one also for this gen. Let me think. For Scarlet Violet. What's a good Scarlet Violet Pokemon? Okay. I do Gallade, Gardevoir, Iron Valiant. That does tick a few boxes. It ticks Hoenn, it ticks Sinnoh. It also ticks Scarlet Violet. That's a possibility. Reverie, I don't think. Maybe it would be fun. I do also want to make little guy that I missed. I want to do Iron Jugglers. So I think I'm going to revisit my Hydreigon model at some point and maybe fix it up. I don't know. I feel like at least re-support it and have a look at it. I feel like it's very underappreciated and I don't understand why, though I myself have never painted it. I have printed it and never painted it. Maybe I'll revisit. I definitely want to make Iron Jugglers. Like, I've been dying to make a Mecha Hydreigon for years since it got announced. I think this is going to be the year I make it finally. But there's not many, like, Max Caliber was like, oh, maybe no, these guys are too many. Chien-Pao, whatever these things are called, I can't remember. Actually, Girafarig and Farigiraf wouldn't be bad. Cloth is a good standalone one as well. These two are pretty popular. Maybe I'll make Armor Rouge and the other one, Ceruledge. I'll put them on the thinking. It is two. Well, they're one Pokemon. I was just thinking. Also, when I decide, other than like some of them, like a lot of these are subject to change. My schedule is subject to change at all time. This isn't like set in stone. So I was going through Gen 1 as well and I got distracted by Pikachu and it's immediately I tracked. Meowth and Pikachu, they're both there. They exist. Psyduck, Golduck, Kazam, Machoke. There's a lot of good Gen 1s that I'm still missing. Tauros is missing. God. I just gotta focus on the ones that have megas right now. And if you don't have a mega, you're not in it. Oh god, I just lost Raticate. Who knows where he went? Butterfree has a G-Max, so technically Fat Pikachu. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for Fat Pikachu. I also want to make these birds, the Galarian birds, but there's only so much time in the month, in the year. I can make, so if we look at what I can make like 2, 3, 4, like 4 to 5 models a month, and then that's depending on forms. So like this month I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models. The 2 of them are just Venusaur. I do want to make dioramas. Maybe that's for the future once I've made every single Pokemon. But I do try and make dioramas every year, at least one. But like this year I'm gonna make a diorama with Arceus, Giratina, thingy, like I did with Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza last year. Okay. So Dragapult, definite. What else is like a definite? I feel like Deoxys like Mewtwo, Deoxys, they kind of go together as well. Mew. I like to, okay, I need to try and think. I like to do themed months, otherwise this is impossible. Themed months. So like these three, they go one after another, but like maybe like June, July, August, I like to do like little things. Like this year I did like a bear month, I did like a water type month. So I can do like a bug month, that's easy. That's like Beedrill, Butterfree, and maybe Heracross, but that might be too many. That's too much bug. I don't want to do Heracross. I've had quite a few people ask for Heracross. Where is he? Yeah, he also has a Mega. So I need to check the suggestions as well. Starmie, yeah, Mega Starmie, Zygarde. Okay. What am I doing next month? February. That should be my immediate plan because I don't know. I'm thinking Butterfree. Let me just add another. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm thinking. I've got Butterfree and this for February. Maybe and Heracross. Like that's a month. Because Gmax and Megas, they don't really change that much. Heracross doesn't have any pre-evolutions. Butterfree and these guys, their pre-evolutions are pretty simple. I don't really need to worry too much about how much time they take. So maybe, okay, February. Okay, so we've got, how does this work? Make a new layer. Don't judge me. This isn't my usual Photoshop. We got, I use my tablet. January. Actually, why am I doing the whole month? Jan, Feb, April, March, April, May, June, July, August, Sep, Oct, Nov, Dec. January was Mewtwo, Jesus, and Venusaur. February, I'm thinking, just because I need to get it out of the way, Butterfree, the Drill, and Heracross. Maybe. Maybe. This one's a maybe. Depends how much time I have. February, I think, honestly, I should have time for all of this. I'll just put, actually, instead of putting a question mark, I'll just put a little, like, asterisk next to it. Not red. Maybe. I just put maybe. Maybe, most likely, definitely. So that's February. That's good. So we got February. These can go here in this order. It looks like a lot of models, but Mega Beedrill is just Beedrill with a couple more things. Kommo, that's a good one. Thank you. These are all, I'd call them like, they're all small Pokemon. They're all small. Which means making a lot of small Pokemon in 1 month is fine. Kommo is like a big Pokemon, which needs to be like sandwiched between some small Pokemon. So like October, November, December. Let me just put these up down here. We've got, these can change, but Cell Fox, Chess, no, whatever, and Greninja. Personally, those three are going in those months. Regigigas. So June, July, August, we've got. Erase the button again. Do. August will be Jesus. Right. Why am I using my thing? Is there a, do they have a text tool? I don't see a text tool. Okay. Writing with my mouse, basically. June, July, August. So we've got Gas. Regieleki. Regidrago. Okay. And then maybe the diorama. Normally I do the diorama in the early part of the year, but I haven't even started it. So maybe we're going to be getting the diorama in September. Diorama? Question mark? Sometime around this sort of time period. I gotta kind of factor that in. Diorama with, what do I call it? It's not Sky Pillar, it's diorama. Close enough. Okay. So they're there. So Dragapult. So pseudo legendary wise. Let me look at what's in life. I got. Pseudo legendary wise, I did Dragonite, Tyranitar, Salamence, Metagross, Garchomp, Hydreigon. Goodra is missing. Homo and Dragapult are missing. Okay. I don't get back to Caliber. He's doing Goodra, whatever. Okay, so Dragapult, Homo, Goodra. Where the hell is Goodra? What? Jen is Goodra. Oh, he's whatever this one. What is this Jen? X and Y, I'm guessing, yeah. Okay. So each of these can be, okay, I like this. So we've got Regieleki can have Dragapult. Like this is subject to change, but I like this. Maybe something like that. So Regidrago and Dragapult, Regieleki and Camo, and Regigugus and Goodra. So, oh god, my pen. Dragapult. Unknown. Dragapult. However you spell it. And Goodra. I like that. Because each of these is like a big model. And the Regis are a small model. So we got like, that's good. It's a good balance of models. We've got the summer sorted out. So this is all, these are all good. Like these are all good. These are done. These are done. September. What do I want to do in September? March, April, May, September. So let's see. So far we've got Gen 1s, a Gen 2, quite a few. Stupid spam callers calling and hanging up. Okay. Mega Absol. Y. X, Y. Which one is it? Never mind. I was just thinking to myself. So many Pokemon that I want to do. Okay, let me just carry on with my shortlist. Maybe I do a bird month. So we got Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot. Staraptor, Mega Staraptor. Where is it? Imagine it's Mega there as well. Is there another sort of bird? I do Fearow as well. I feel like doing Pidgeot and not doing Fearow is kind of mean to Fearow. And then that's like a decent month because we got two big models. Like, oh, but these two birds. I want to do so many birds in 1 month. I hate doing birds. But they're all kind of like the same sort of shape and they're all feathers. It's just different shaped feathers. So I can reuse like things. That's a possibility. Bird month. Bug month, bird month. I feel like I haven't done many birds, so that's a possibility. Bird month. Let's see, what other Gen 1s can I do? I kind of want to do Golem. Let me look at the Mega Pokemon. Let's see. Oh. What the hell is this? By type? I just want every single Mega Pokemon. Including Jetmagnon, Golem, Gengar, Pyro, Luxray. Pyro, Luxray? I do love Luxray. Well, let me just get to tier maker. I know there's a tier maker with Is this all of them? I think so, yeah. Oh, it's Golisopod. Okay, that's one I wanted to make. I need to make Mega Backs at some point. Alexa Machamp, yes. I think that would be a good month. Like, if they're two good ones, Scolipede. This is where my bias is coming out though, like, and Mega Absol. Okay, so like these two are like add-ons for like a weak month to get a little bit of a boost. And those are the only two that are Pokemon I've already made, I think. But yes, go this guy and this guy. Where's my tin? It's gone. Here it is. Grumper. I already got 3 dragons though. I got Dragapult, Rampart, not Rampart. Maybe we don't do Gudra. Nah. Tomorrow. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this bird month in as like a thing. This is a bird month. So we've got Butterfree, Beedrill, Heracross. Like the order that the order of the months, they can change. Well, some of them can change. We've got, put it back to black. Did Geot. Row. The Raptor. Oops. The Raptor. I've already done Size and Scissor. I've already done Size and Scissor. I did it last year. Last year? Year before. I did it in 2024. Yeah. Dodrio. It is true that Dodrio is being left out. Maybe I just don't want to do just all Kanto Pokemon as well. I do like kind of mixing it up. I think Dodrio will have to wait. Maybe. And even then, Zero is a maybe. Zero is in red because it depends if I have time. So like maybe like the main ones are Staraptor, Pidgeot. Let me add these in. Swallow. Yeah, not a lot of Gen 3. But then again, there's not a lot of Gen 4 either. Let me look at Gen 3. What am I missing from Gen 3? Okay, but if I do Gallade, Gardevoir, Gallade, where is it? Not Gallade, Gardevoir. Like, I'm not a big fan of Gardevoir, but I know people are. And I can do, maybe I do Gardevoir. It's Mega. Let me just see how many models. Let me visualize how many models this is going to be. Where's Gallade? Gallade. It's Mega. I wish I could pick up more than one. in time. Oh, this I kind of want to do this. Every time I look, I'm like, oh, I want to do this Pokemon, I want to do that Pokemon. And then I am Valiant, I think it's called. Okay, well, the difference between Gardevoir and Mega Gardevoir is very small. And the difference between Gallade and Mega Gallade is very small. It's not like I need to make... Like, the difference between Mega Dragonite and Dragonite doesn't seem that big, but I basically have to rescale the whole thing. Because posing dragons in more than one way is a nightmare. And also, Dragonite was a really old model. But going from Gallade to Mega Gallade is actually really easy. So this could be a month, and that is Gen 3 and Gen 4 and Scarlet Violet. Just wondering if sticking these two in for a month would be too many models at that point. Maybe like Iron Jugulus. Is there another mecha one I haven't done? Not really. Not that I want to do. Okay, this is a thought. Basically one Pokemon line. And then maybe these two tacked on to the end. I don't know, they don't really fit. I also want to do Golisopod and thingy. Let me grab a couple Pokemon that I kind of want to do and then have a look. Where's Golly? Tough. It's tough when there's so many to pick from and only a handful can be made every year. Golly and Scolipede. Oh, and then Zoroark and Black and White has some really good designs and I really want to make some more. Where's Scolipede? There he is. Damn it, I lost him. I dropped him and now I don't know where he went. Oh, he's there. And what is it? Absol? Where's Absol? Let me just put placeholder for Mega Absol Z and where's Max Caliber? Max Caliber, okay. I could do this and then tack on these two. That's like a month. We got the Gardevoir, the Ralt, let's just call it the Ralt line. And then these two Spare Megas. Well, Spare Mega and Paradox form. Okay, let me just write it in. Ralt. Oh, let me just put Gardevoir. Gardevoir Gallade. Iron Val. And then Iron Jug. Mega Bax. Mega Bax is like a maybe. Maybe. I feel like Iron Jugulus is like... Isn't there like a thing in the lore where Iron Valiant fights Iron Jugulus? I'm not sure. Maybe I made that up. I can't remember. Anyway. This is a month. Let me put him back. Let's see now. God, wait. Let me see how it's going. We've got May, September, and then we've got like a few spare slots here. And so far, generation-wise, we've got 4 Gen 1s. Okay, what other Gen 1s have megas that I haven't done? I could do another bug month, but I feel like that's too much. I think I need to do, as we said before, Machoke or Machamp and Alakazam as like a brains and brawn. Where the hell is Alakazam? I can't see him. Am I blind? Here he is. And then they each have their forms. Oh wait, I could swear that Machamp was a Mega, but it's not. It's a G-Max. But in my brain, yeah, in my brain, Machamp had a Mega, but no, he has a Giga. So this is a month. Maybe it's not a month. Maybe it's. We got May as like, and September. Do I do 2 separate months? It'd be a bit mean to split these 2 up. But like Machamp, let me add another row. Like sandwiching, so we got May where we have like Alakazam and then thingy, we got like these guys in 1 month. How do I do like Meowstic maybe? Like that's a little, it's got a little guy, wait. Just a little guy. See. How many black and white? No black and white. Another year where black and white gets ignored by me unintentionally, even though I love black and white. Yeah. Peter would be black and white. We've got maybe like a psychic month with the 2 Meowsticks. I think they'd be cute. Like cute little models, and then it's Mega. It's Mega. And then fighting types. Like a lot of fighting types are kind of ugly, so I got Lopunny, that's fighting type. Kaijumon family. Yeah, but it's a bit too similar. Mishama. I think the psychic types like this. This is still a weak month, but is there another psychic type? Oh wait, October. Wait, where's October? Let me think. I normally do. Wait, do I do my Halloween? Do I do ghosts in September usually? When did I do? I'm struggling to remember when I released my ghost types. Let me just check my hard drive to see what month they were made. Let's see. Rio, Steelix, Burnett. When was Burnett made? Details. Okay, so Shop was made in September. Yeah, okay. So I do my... Did I release it in September though? Or did I make it in September? Like Saber Life, for example. September. Phil. Delphox? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Alakazam and Delphox. They're like, this could be a month. Like, but these two is like a maybe. Okay. Alakazam and Meowstic is a maybe. Like, these maybes are very, like, probable. I just don't want to, like, overpromise and then not be able to make everything that I promised. I also like to kind of, though, okay, the only times I leave empty spots is because there's a Pokemon game coming out. There's no new Pokemon games coming out this year, right? They're not going to release a new game this year, right? We haven't heard anything about Wave and Thingy, right? And if anything, it would be the last three months. So I don't really need to account for that, hopefully. Anyway, I like that. I like putting these psychic types together. So does that mean I put Chestnut with Machamp? Are these fighting types? Are these just Fire Ghost and Fire Thingy? Golisopod, it becomes fighting, right? Does it become fighting bug, right? Or am I just making that up? No, bug steel. Rookidee, I'd love to make Hover Squire. Okay. This guy's fighting type. Fighting grass. What's a fighting type I haven't done that's cool? Ooh, maybe I do Breloom. It's kind of similar. Like that. That could be a month. Like Breloom is a small model, just tacked on the end. Gives a bit of variety as well. Okay, I like that. So we've got like the fighting month, the psychic month. And then we got Greninja. I'll think about it in a second. Let me just write this down. Chestnut. Machamp. Breloom? Breloom? I think that's how you spell it. Breloom is also just an M, just because I don't want to. Again, but most likely. Yeah, dark. Yep. So we got Greninja. Let me put these away here. Okay. Electabuzz. I do. Okay, so I think I could do a really good job with Electabuzz as like an electric tiger sort of thing. Because that's what he is, right? But I don't think I have time. I don't have room this year, unfortunately. I do like Electabuzz, Magmar, and together. But okay, dark type. So Pokemon that's been on my list and I haven't done properly is Zoroark. And I feel like Zoroark and Hisuian Zoroark, I have technically made History Zoroark before, but it's not in the Kaijumon style. And I think I could really give it a yokai vibe. I really want to make it. Where is it? Is it here? Here it is. I know this one's, is this dark ghost or is it normal ghost? Doesn't matter. Is there a mega that has Absol? Okay, we got Mega Absol as well. Where's Mega Absol gone? Yeah, Mega Absol Y. Okay, for the end of the year, like for December, like this is an okay month, I think. And I can always add something else if I feel like it. So we got Greninja, Zoroark, and Mega Absol. X or Y? Y? Okay. Z? X? Is it Z or like, let me just, I'll just put Mega Absol. Let me just, who cares? Really, I'll put Z. There we go. It's true, it's cresting the fuck is that? Okay. This music, what the hell's going on with the music? The karaoke Z. Oh damn, I have to make the karaoke Z as well. Remember how I just said Breloom, but Darkrai. Darkrai could be my Halloween spooky month. So I like to do like a spooky month every year, not in September. Let me just skip this song. Let me skip. There we go. Wait, let me just add Lucario here. This as a maybe. As a maybe, so I can remember later on. We've got September and May left as like 4 months where I can theme. So I do think Darkrai is a good call. I feel kind of bad doing Darkrai, not doing Cresselia. I feel like Cresselia was kind of ignored. Chandelier. Okay, so let's see. We got Darkrai. Darkrai is always is he just dark type? I always think he's dark ghost, but he's not. He's just dark, right? Is Mega Darkrai also just dark? Okay, we've got Darkrai. Spooky. These guys are ghosts as well, right? This one's a ghost, this one's not a ghost. Got Chandelier. Okay, let me see ghosts. Like, it's not in Gen 1, I know that. Spooky. It doesn't have to be a ghost, it just has to be spooky themed. Maybe bats. Maybe the Zubat. Zubat's kind of spooky, right? Let me just put it. There's a baby. What else is kind of spooky? Where's Cresselia? Let me just grab her. Where is Cresselia? Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Damn it. Okay, so I'm thinking these 2 months, May and September. Cresselia month, Darkrai month. They don't have to be super themed, but these guys, maybe? Yeah. I just feel bad doing Darkrai, not doing Cresselia. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I know Chandelier is the obvious one. I don't know how I'd make Chandelier float. I guess I'd have to do like fire around it. Is psychic. Ah, yeah. I feel bad splitting them up, but fire, psychic, but psychic and spooky. Let's see. Maybe a Alola. Is there something in Alola I can make that's psychic type? Snarl. I did Mimikyu last year. I know I need to do some Ultra Beasts as well. And I haven't done any of them. Some cool ones. Isn't Nihiligio? Nihiligio. Pokemon. Is it rock poison? I see. Room smells dark and spooky. Like there's Dust Skull. That's an easy one. Basculegion. That's kind of spooky. I'm also thinking of things that go with Cresselia. Marshadow. Nah, I can't do two legendaries in the same month. That's a bit too much. Okay. Where's Duskull? Duskull might be a bit too much though. Shrana, Hypno. Hypno wouldn't be too bad. Okay, I think this is a good month. So Darkrai, Mega Darkrai, Chandelure, Mega Chandelure, and Ceruledge for October. September, I mean. November, December, yeah. So let's do it. Let's write it in. Darkrai. How do I spell? Ceruledge and Chandelure. How do you spell Chandelure? No, it's with a C, isn't it? Whatever. Chandelure. Darkrai is an honorary ghost type in my mind. And then for Cresselia, we have Cresselia, wait, no, that's Ceruledge. What's this one called? Armorage? No, whatever it's called. Not really giving me any room to put these two bugs I want to do in. Maybe I need to... Maybe Heracross gets the boot in exchange for one of these two that I actually want to do. Cresselia... There are a lot of psychics though. I guess it doesn't really matter if I haven't... Like last year I did a lot of water types. It doesn't matter if I'm a bit heavy on the psychic types this year. I do love Scolipede. Maybe I can rearrange some things, but there's a lot of psychics. Maybe we don't do... Maybe I just do these two in the same month and Cresselia gets booted. And I do Cresselia next year. Maybe they'll release a mega for her. True, Slowpoke. That could work. That is a lot of Pokemon as well. Slowpoke isn't just one guy. He brings a whole posse of people. Like, not only does he have 2 normal forms, he then has a mega. He has like a weird purple version. And then he has a, like, this is a lot of guys. Where's his mega? Where's his weird other form? Cresselia, Armarouge, and the weird pink blobs. Okay. That's a bit of variety, at least. Okay, it's funny. I like it. Breaths are more rogue and slow poke. Okay. And I do actually, I got some room here. I'm not gonna, like, I feel like there's a little bit of room there in the middle, in the summer. Dragon Ball Kumo, Gudra, and maybe something else. Maybe. Like, so like these are all locked in. I'll retype out the list in a better font now. An actual font. Yeah, these guys. That's a kind of, feels like a bit weak now compared to Cresselia and her posse of slowpokes. You want Paris? There's so many bugs already though. Golisopod, Scolipede. No, but look, we've got already have a bug. February is already going to be a bug month with Butterfree, Beedrill, Heracross. And also that Heracross is definitely going to happen because looking at that, Butterfree, Beedrill, definitely Heracross, not maybe. Maybe not Heracross. Maybe I ditch Heracross. It's like, but yeah. It is, no, yeah, true. Is the mushroom? Yeah, the mushroom is in control. He has a mushroom controlling a bug corpse. Okay, well, this guy, these are maybes. Let me look at the megas again. Nah. Okay, well, I think this is a good sort of like tentative sort of list. I mean, let me just check how many that is so far. So we've got 3 rows. That's basically, and then I need to add like these 2, and these 2 are probably gonna be part of like, God, yeah, maybe like Golisopod, Scoliopede, and then maybe another thing there. Like maybe also Megalucario. Did I write it down? Crazy, yeah. Another guy. Bennett. No, I did that already. Maybe Dramper, maybe just another guy. There's another guy in the middle here. Something else going in here, I don't know. Fearoce Raptor. Okay. Okay, let me see. I can... January. Feb. Okay. May. Damn it. June. June. Oh. August, September, October, November, December. There we go. September. October. November. December. Okay. So we've got those. So February is going to be Butterfree, Beedrill, Heracross, Mega Heracross. Done. March is going to be birds. Bird, 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 bird. Omega. April. Gardevoir. Blade. Iron Valiant. And then Anjugulis. Mega Bax. Maybe. And then it is Bug Month, and then immediately the Bird Month. Then we've got the Gallade Month, the Gardevoir Month, with these two guys tacked on at the end. Maybe. This is a maybe. Let's see. And we got Cresselia, this guy, and the Slowpoke Month. Just to really emphasize just how many goddamn models this is going to be. Then we got the Summer of Regis with Regidrago and a Dragapult. Let me put these two up here. Regieleki. It doesn't really matter what they're paired with. I'll decide later on which order these are in. And then I'm thinking of having like Golisopod, Scolipede, something else maybe. Darkrai, Ceruledge, Chandelure. Darkrai, Ceruledge, Chandelure. We have Delphox, Alakazam, and maybe these two cats as well. Then we have this guy, and Mega Lucario, probably, I think. Lucario, where is he? I'll just put this one in, doesn't matter, just not the right one. Then we've got Greninja. The Zoroark. And Absol. Okay. Okay, I need to think of something to go here, but I can leave a slot open here and there. Now, some months look a lot more stacked than others, but let me think about this. Let me have a deep thought. And I'm done thinking. Let's see. Let me keep looking. Let me see gen wise. That means it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Gen 1. Let me go back to my layer where I was counting. How can I type? There'll be 8 new Gen 1s. Gen 2 wise, that'd be 1, 2, technically 2 Gen 2s. Gen 3. 1. That's kind of low. 2. Oh no, 2. 2. Gen 4. Gen 4's got a lot going on, I feel like, this year. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Gen 4s, that's fine. Not 5 too many. I kind of like the fact of doing 4 Gen 4 Pokemon every year. If I do it, do I remove one just for the meme? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I didn't count this twice. No, remove Staraptor, but I do kind of really want to make Mega Staraptor. Right, Gen 5. 1, 2. Oh. And Gen 6. Gen 6 gets a lot this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, that's a decent amount. Then 7. And 7 gets a few. You got 1, 2. That's it. Okay, never mind. Gen 8. Galar. Got any Galars? Yeah, there's actually 3. Okay, 3 Galar. That's not bad. And then Scarlet Violet. Technically 2, 3. Okay, a few. Three, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's a decent spread. I kind of do want to take one away from Gen 4. And that would be Staraptor. Another bird. Just for the memes though, I shouldn't. I do like Staraptor. So if you do Duo instead. Now what one Gen 1 that I left with? Pikachu. Excited for June. Dragapult, Regidrago, Scolipede. Yeah, that's a good month. Let's see, who. Okay, no, I think I'll leave it. Like I do for the memes, but no, I'll leave it as is. Okay. I think this is a good sort of subject to change. Everything's subject to change. Dragapult, it's getting done. I don't know why it's telling me June is the wrong color. Let me see, let me do them in nice sort of. Yeah, do red. Do a nice visual. April, May. Oopsie. Just November. November. Oopsie. There are not enough colours. I feel like I need to put something else in August. Let me quickly have a think. Let's see. Let me see what's missing. Is there a mega that I'm missing? That's like got a form and I didn't do it. Staryu? People memeing about Staryu. Oh, do I do Skarmory instead of this one actually? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing the executive decision of putting Skarmory here. Sorry, Raptor. I do love you, but stupid gold bird. Also, it's a bit of a change of pace from Feathers. And Skarmory is just like Metal Spearow. Okay. Let's see, what else? King Kong? I don't know. Is there really a King Kong-y sort of Pokemon? It's not really any... Like, we have some monkeys, but... Let me look at we've got 8, we've got 2. Actually, this goes up to 3. And this go down to 4. To keep the mean of 4 Gen 4s every year. Gen 5. Gen 7. Gen 5 or Gen 7? Gen 5 is black and white. Maybe do Golok. Or maybe I do like this guy. Like a dragon. I got a lot of dragons already, don't I? And then 5, 6, 7. Maybe I get Drampa. Okay, I'm thinking Drampa. I know I just said there's a lot of dragons, but maybe that. Virgil. Maybe. I do like this as well. We got Alola in the summer. I think that's nice. So like June, July, August, got a little Alola vibe going. Maybe, let's think. That way around. He's got 2 forms. doesn't really matter. Don't worry. Okay, I think this is it. This is the not definitive, but close to definitive. Let me just screenshot it. Let me just put a couple more notes on it as well. Mega, the Lucario. Mega Lucario Z. Things Mega. Things Mega. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. This is 2026 tentative schedule. What will I do when all dragon types are done? Honestly, that is a terrifying thought. Hopefully they'll make more. Maybe they'll make Charizard Z and just make him pure dragon. Let me just save this. Order. 2026. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's been almost exactly 2 hours. That's nice. Let me just copy and paste this in. Let me put it into references and suggestions, maybe. Maybe, where do I normally put this stuff? In general? Where have I put it before? Spoilers? Maybe. I just put it in the general. I just put it in the general. Tentative schedule for 2026. Subject to change. I'll just put that. There we go. And I'll just pin it. Pin. Okay. No. I just put it in general. And I pinned it. Okay. Well, this was fun. I'm kind of excited. What am I excited for? I'm excited for... let's think. What am I most excited for? Iron Jugulus. Scolipede, Mega Absol Z. What else? I forgot to add the M next to Darkrai, but I'm assuming we know that. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining me. I've rambled for long enough. I think I can end the stream now. And I guess I gotta start making some bugs soon. I'm glad I know now what I need to make. I basically I released Mewtwo yesterday, and today I basically had no idea what I was making all day. I just kind of lost, thinking, who knows what the next Pokemon I need to make is. Well, now I know. I did kind of think already I was gonna do bugs, which is why I kind of went in straight away. I was like, do I start the month with the bugs that everyone's been asking for? I'm not a bug hater, but anyway. You guys have your bugs. Some bugs. There's a few bugs. There's quite a few bugs. You guys should be happy. I don't really like bug types. And we have a lot of dragons as well. Anyway. So also a lot of legendaries. We've got sprinkled in some legendaries. Not all of them are my favorite legendaries. Like, I didn't actually think I was gonna make Cresselia, but then when I said I was gonna make Darkrai, I can't not make Cresselia. Who knows? Anyway, next year, I'm excited for next year. I'm gonna hopefully tackle Reshiram and Zekrom next year. Damn, I wish I'd made them this year. I just don't have the room. Next year definitely making Reshiram, Zekrom. Oh, that Yveltal. There's so many good legendary Pokemon. I'm probably gonna make Mew beginning of next year. I'm really thinking next year. Anyway. I need to stop. I gotta chill. Tentative. Things can change, things can be added, things can be moved around. If I finish things really quickly, maybe I'll make more, maybe I'll make less. Maybe the Slowpoke month just really kills me. Who knows? Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to hang up the call. And by hang up, I mean I'm going to go and stop talking for 5 minutes. And I'll see you guys. I'm going to try and stream once a month. That's my goal for this year. And I want to do like release and then a stream. Like release a model and then either stream the same day it's released or the day after like I did this time. That's my goal. I have dreams of being a YouTuber. It's not a realistic dream, but it's not going to become a thing unless I actually do stream or make videos, and it's easier to stream than it is to make videos. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you everyone for joining me and putting up with my rambling, and I hope everyone's excited. I'm excited. Yeah, till next time.